People looking now at what a reduced EU budget overall would mean for various sectors, what do you think it will mean for farming?
Well, I think for farming, we see reductions of 17% in real terms in the single farm payment a budget. We see about 13-14% reduction in rural development budgets. Now, I think a lot of farmers think that it'll be 2015 before any of this comes into effect because the CAP reforms have now been delayed, but that's not the case. The budget cuts start 1st of January 2014. We're already looking at the budget here in the Parliament, and my expectation is we might actually see some reductions in the single farm payments and indeed the rural development payments in 2014, not 2015 as a lot of people were thinking.
I mean, that was going to be my next question, really. What impact will that have on farmers' incomes as early, as you say, as next year?
Well, in real terms, it could be 2 or 3% reduction, maybe more than that, until we see the figures actually finally broken down into the annual budget figures. It's very difficult to predict, but I don't think there's any two doubts about it. Certainly in terms of the single farm payment, the budget is now really, really tight. It's been cut by 58 billion from the 07-13 period. That's quite a substantial reduction, and that means that I think, although in cash terms the budget will go down maybe by 2 or 3%, farmers are going to be faced with this reduction year on year right through the period to 2020.
What impact will that have on them, do you think?
Well, clearly it's less money coming in, and therefore profitability will be reduced because of that, and we need to see how big an impact it has. Clearly there are other factors that impact on farmers' profitability, but at the end of the day the single farm payment is designed to try and cushion them against the worst effects of the marketplace, so clearly they're not going to be able to rely on as much support as they were in the past.